Amelia had been single for a while and decided to try her luck with a popular dating app called Soul Connect. She matched with a guy named Alex, who seemed charming and shared many common interests. They exchanged messages for a few days and decided to meet in person. Alex suggested a remote cabin in the woods for their first date, claiming it would be a unique and romantic experience. Amelia hesitated at first, but her curiosity got the better of her, and she agreed. As she drove to the location, she couldn't shake off a feeling of unease, but she dismissed it as nerves. The cabin was nestled deep in the woods, far away from any signs of civilization. Alex greeted her at the door with a warm smile, but something about his eyes seemed off. The date started well, with dinner and conversation by the cozy fireplace. However, as the night progressed, Amelia noticed strange occurrences. There were eerie sounds outside, like footsteps in the darkness, and shadows that seemed to move on their own. Alex brushed off her concerns, attributing them to the natural sounds of the forest. The unease in Amelia's stomach grew, and she suggested they leave. As she grabbed her coat, Alex's demeanor changed. His charming smile twisted into a sinister grin. He locked the door behind her, and the room seemed to close in. Amelia demanded to be let out, but Alex's voice turned cold and unfamiliar as he spoke. "You can't leave, Amelia. You're mine now." Panicking, Amelia searched for her phone, only to realize it was missing. The cabin, once warm and inviting, now felt like a trap. She noticed strange symbols drawn on the walls and a dark energy in the air. Desperation set in as she frantically looked for an escape. Suddenly, the lights flickered, and a low growl echoed through the cabin. Terrified, Amelia stumbled upon a hidden door that led to a basement. In the dim light, she found a collection of old photographs, all depicting people who had vanished without a trace. Amelia's heart pounded as she heard Alex's footsteps approaching. She discovered an ancient book with instructions on summoning dark forces. It became clear that Alex was no ordinary person, but a vessel for something malevolent. With no other option, Amelia recited an incantation from the book, hoping it would banish the evil presence. As she spoke the words, the cabin shook, and a piercing scream filled the air. The symbols on the walls glowed, and Alex convulsed in pain. The door burst open, revealing a blinding light that consumed the darkness. When Amelia awoke, she found herself outside the cabin, which now lay in ruins. The forest was silent, and there was no sign of Alex. She stumbled back to her car, shaken but alive. Amelia never spoke of that night again, and Soul Connect was deleted from her phone. The dating app that had brought her to the brink of a supernatural nightmare was a chapter of her past she desperately wanted to forget. In the weeks that followed the harrowing night at the cabin, Amelia tried to resume a normal life. She told herself it was just a bizarre and frightening experience, a cautionary tale about meeting strangers online. She couldn't shake the feeling that something otherworldly had taken place, but she had no evidence to prove it. Amelia's days were filled with a lingering unease. Sleep brought no solace, as she was plagued by nightmares of shadowy figures and haunting whispers. The symbols from the cabin appeared in her dreams, etched into her subconscious. One day, as she was browsing the internet, a news article caught her eye. It detailed the mysterious disappearance of a man named Alex under peculiar circumstances. The image accompanying the article sent shivers down her spine. It was the same man she had encountered in the woods. The story suggested that Alex had vanished without a trace, leaving authorities puzzled. Haunted by the memories of that night, Amelia couldn't escape the feeling that she had unwittingly become entangled in something beyond her understanding. Determined to find answers, she delved into research about the occult, hoping to decipher the symbols she had seen in the cabin. Her investigations led her to an ancient legend of a malevolent entity that preyed on unsuspecting souls in remote locations. The creature, known as the Shadow Weaver, was said to use human vessels to carry out its dark deeds. Amelia became obsessed with uncovering the truth, connecting the dots between the symbols, the strange occurrences, and the chilling legend. She sought out experts in the paranormal, hoping they could shed light on her ordeal. In her quest for answers, Amelia discovered a hidden community of individuals who had encountered similar supernatural threats through dating apps. They shared stories of narrow escapes, mysterious disappearances, and encounters with entities beyond comprehension. Together, they formed a support network, vowing to expose the dark side of online dating. As Amelia delved deeper into the occult, she realized that the incantation she had recited had not only saved her life, but had also weakened the Shadow Weaver's hold on the physical realm. She felt a newfound responsibility to protect others from falling victim to the same malevolent forces. With the support of her newfound allies, Amelia dedicated herself to understanding and combating supernatural threats. She became a beacon of warning for those navigating the perilous world of online dating, urging them to be cautious and aware of the hidden dangers that lurked in the shadows. And so, Amelia's life took an unexpected turn from a terrifying encounter in the woods to a mission of safeguarding others from the paranormal perils that lurked in the digital realm. As the symbols of the cabin continued to echo in her dreams, she pressed on, determined to shine a light on the darkness that hid behind the facade of seemingly ordinary dating apps. As Amelia delved further into the world of the occult, she found herself drawn into a secret society dedicated to protecting the unsuspecting from supernatural threats. The society, known as the Guardians of the Veil, had existed for centuries, combating malevolent entities that sought to cross into the mortal realm. Guided by seasoned members of the Guardians, Amelia underwent rigorous training to harness her newfound abilities. She learned ancient rituals, protective spells, and the art of deciphering paranormal symbols. As her skills developed, so did her understanding of the Shadow Weaver and its ilk. Embracing her role as a guardian, Amelia formed alliances with other individuals who had faced similar supernatural ordeals. Together, they patrolled the digital landscape, monitoring dating apps for signs of dark influence. The Guardians developed a network of informants and experts to identify potential threats before they could harm others. One day, a distress call reached Amelia from a young woman named Emily, who had unknowingly matched with a dangerous entity on a dating app. Recognizing the urgency, Amelia assembled a team of Guardians to intervene. They raced against time to perform a counter-ritual, severing the connection between the entity and its intended victim. Through their combined efforts, the Guardians successfully thwarted the malevolent force, saving Emily from a fate similar to Amelia's nightmarish experience. The grateful young woman joined the ranks of the Guardians, adding her unique skills to the growing collective. As news of the Guardians' successes spread, they became a beacon of hope for those who had encountered supernatural threats. The society expanded its reach, establishing chapters in different regions, each led by experienced Guardians. Amelia's story became a cautionary tale, a testament to the hidden dangers that lurked behind the screens of dating apps. Amelia, now a seasoned Guardian, continued her mission to protect others from the paranormal. Her encounters with the Shadow Weaver had transformed her into a formidable force against the darkness. Yet, the memory of that fateful night in the cabin remained etched in her mind, a constant reminder of the fragile line between the ordinary and the extraordinary. The Guardians of the Veil worked tirelessly to maintain the delicate balance between the mortal and supernatural realms. Amelia's journey from a solitary encounter to a leader within the society showcased the resilience of the human spirit in the face of otherworldly threats. And so, the tale of Amelia and the Guardians of the Veil became a whispered legend among those aware of the hidden dangers that lurked in the digital shadows, a reminder that not all matches on dating apps were made in the light. The Guardians stood vigilant, ready to confront the darkness and protect the unsuspecting from the paranormal perils that awaited in the world of online connections. As the Guardians of the Veil continued their mission, Amelia's encounters with the supernatural took an unexpected turn. A series of cryptic messages and symbols began appearing in her dreams, guiding her to an ancient manuscript hidden deep within the archives of the Guardians. This mysterious text revealed a prophecy foretelling the rise of a powerful being, a celestial force destined to bring balance to the realms. The prophecy hinted that Amelia, marked by her unique experience with the Shadow Weaver, was intricately tied to this cosmic event. As the Guardians deciphered the manuscript, they realized that the supernatural threats they had been combating were merely symptoms of a greater cosmic disturbance. The dating app encounters were not random. They were orchestrated by forces seeking to manipulate the balance between light and darkness. Amelia, now a central figure in the unfolding prophecy, grappled with her newfound destiny. The Guardians prepared for a celestial convergence that would determine the fate of both the mortal and supernatural realms. The symbols from her dreams became key components of a ritual that could either save or doom the worlds. The final confrontation took place in a mystical realm where the boundaries between reality and the supernatural blurred. Amelia stood at the epicenter, surrounded by swirling energies and cosmic forces. The Shadow Weaver, now revealed as a pawn in a cosmic game, clashed with the Guardians, who fought to uphold the delicate balance. In a moment of revelation, Amelia tapped into the latent powers within her, channeling the celestial energies foretold by the prophecy. The symbols from her dreams manifested as a radiant aura, intertwining with the ancient rituals performed by the Guardians. As the celestial forces surged, the Shadow Weaver's influence waned. The cosmic energies reshaped the supernatural landscape, closing rifts that had allowed malevolent entities to cross into the mortal realm. The prophecy had been fulfilled, and Amelia emerged as the harbinger of a new era. The Guardians, awestruck by the unforeseen outcome, witnessed the transformation of their once perilous mission into a cosmic intervention. With the realms now in balance, the Guardians disbanded, their purpose fulfilled. Amelia, forever changed by her journey, returned to a semblance of normalcy. The dating app encounters that had once haunted her became distant memories. The cosmic forces that had intertwined with her fate settled into a delicate harmony, ensuring the coexistence of the mortal and supernatural realms. And so, the tale of Amelia, the Guardians of the Veil, and the celestial prophecy came to an unexpected and extraordinary conclusion. The digital shadows that had concealed both the dangers and wonders of the supernatural world retreated, leaving behind a world forever touched by the interplay of light and darkness.
Dear friends, please click subscribe to receive new stories.